Camera 195 of 365 is the Canon EOS 300. I've already considered the 300V, and the 300 shares the same body but has a few little things different or lacking from the V. And so just looking through the camera, it requires batteries to operate as the V does, so we put the batteries into the camera. There are two CR2 batteries. We simply put them in the base there, being careful with the plastic latch. And then while we're on the base, we have our tripod mount, and that's it on the base. It takes the Canon EOS mount lens, and the way we take our lens off is by pressing the lens release. And pretty much that's it. That's an illuminated light. I'm not sure whether it's for focus assist or whether it's for self-timer. Perhaps we can have a look at that a bit later on. So let's put the lens back on. Unfortunately, camera suffers from the dreaded sticky handle, which has been helped slightly removed. While we're on the side here, there is a little port for connecting a remote control. And then turning our attention to the business side of the camera on the top. It's currently on lock, but we can simply unlock it and put it into program mode, which I believe is shiftable. Yes, there we go, it is shiftable. And then, like the other cameras, it has all the functions you could possibly need. Shutter priority, aperture priority, manual, depth mode. We can choose our ISO. And then going the other way, we have again another program mode, but it's not shiftable. And then we have some creative modes: portrait, landscape, macro, sports, and nighttime. Portrait has a built-in flash, which I don't know whether it won't operate with that mode. Okay. So let's just put it in aperture priority. We have our liquid crystal display here, and then with the function button we can toggle through a few of the functions. We've got a beep set up currently, but if we press it we can have red eye reduction, a beeper, single, or it tells us release mode, whether it's single, and then we have I presume that's multiple exposure mode. We can choose the range, so one stop over, one stop under, and the correct exposure. So it's nice to have that. Let's just put it back. There we go. And then we can choose our focus. We have so I'm counting them. I think it's seven focus points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And we can choose from any of those we like, keeping down the button. Now our self-timer and our shutter button, and then obviously our command dial. When we're in different modes like aperture, we can choose that. Our flash, oh there we go, we can set the flash up there. I'm intrigued to see what this light does, whether it's a focus assist or whether it's a self-timer. No, it doesn't seem to focus, so maybe it's the self-timer. Let's just check that. There we go. Okay, so that works all nicely. And so that's it really. So very competent performance, obviously building on quite a generation of very competent cameras. Very light, being plastic. The lens is really only the thing that causes the weight, really. So there's a brief overview, and that has been camera number 195 of 365.